Hello and welcome back to the show court for the second game tonight on Bar TV on this stream. There's, of course, Court 1 as well, where I believe the Sapphires and the Erna Hawks are also playing. Really good matchup. But right here on the show court, we've got the Central Coast Heart and the Penrith Panthers under 20s. So they both come into this clash from opposing sides, you'd say, almost. The Panthers are coming back from a 1-goal loss in the last 3 seconds of a game last week against GWS where they lost 53-52. Meanwhile, the Central Coast Heart come into this match on a high. They matched it last week with UTS St George, who are top of the ladder, undefeated. And so their coach, Nerida Stewart, believes that that's opened their eyes to what they're capable of and that they can match it with the best in this competition. The Panthers sit second, while Central Coast Heart are placed 7th on the ladder at this stage.
Fans obstruction win!
So we'll go through the lineups for both sides. The Panthers, Megan Bull in goal attack and Nalani Makunde, partners with her in shooter. Tiana Mosca, Liana Hogarth and Riley Towell are in the midcourt. Madison Mann, goal defence. Renee Mihire is in goalkeeper. And for the Central Coast Heart, we've got Jade Farmanu in goal shooter with Maddie Wild in goal attack. Hannah Stewart wing attack. Claudia Rodwell wing defence and her sister in centre, Jasmine Rodwell, with Madison Hilton in goal defence and Kaylin Ryan in goalkeeper. Hilton, first shot of the night. Sinks the first opportunity.
Vantage break, goal defence!
Some good work by Makunde there to get herself in a nice position to take a shot. And this crowd that was so vocal for the first game we had in the Opens tonight has stayed on to watch the under-20s play, which is really nice. Lovely feed. That was nice work by Mosca.
Panthers! Fans obstruction win!
Faimanu finding some space just behind the keeper, dropping back about a metre. He's done that twice now. That was lucky work between Hilton and Stewart. And a mistake pops up the ball for the Panthers.
From defence contact in the goal third. With the wing defence. Offside, Penrith centre. Free pass.
Great drive from Mosca. Just able to get around Rodwell. Faimanu not able to jump on that pass. Too far over the head.
The wing area.
The Panthers will get this throw in, baseline. Mosca popping it up and just hoping someone will find the ball. And they did.
Panthers!
Good communication from the Panthers.
Vantage break, goal defence! Goal defence obstruction. Penalty pass.
Manu driving outside the circle to provide some more options. And I've got my Maddies mixed up here. Madison Hilton is in defence, not shooting. This is Maddie Wild. In goal attack. So the Heart will get their second. The Panthers are in front though, 6-2. Man, captain tonight. He's helping out. Makunze finding some space again. She's dropped back a couple of times now. It's up to Kaylin Ryan to stick on her like glue. Prevent the feed. Oh, lovely work. Renee Mahire. Reading the play perfectly. Eyes for the ball. Makunze finishing the effort off.
Contact on the ball, goal defense. Contact, goalkeeper.
Another for Makunze. So the Panthers have jumped out to an early lead here. By 7. They're in front. The Central Coast have just got some jitters they need to shake out as they ease into this match.
Contact, centre.
Some good fight early though, especially from the Rodwell sisters. Bull, Makunze, in. Lovely work. These two obviously have done a lot of training together. He's a steady target, Makunze. Very accurate. Rodwell, first back. Wilds pops out of the circle. They'll go to the pocket. Over the top, other side. Circle edge. Oh, bounced off her feet. So unfortunate. Towel. Hogarth, force back. Rodwell did well to get a hand to that. Interrupt the play. Mosca, pocket. Over the top.
Throwing.
Here comes Maddie Hilton. Nice little high five. Some good noise coming from that one. And Rodwell getting a touch and pushing it into the middle of the circle. Forcing a turnover. Rodwell driving, dodging left and right. Finds some space. Moving up the court quickly here. Oh. Unintentional contact. Will give the Central Coast Heart an opportunity here. And Wild will finish it off. So that's their third goal this quarter. The Panthers have done really well to limit them and keep them from heading up their end. It's been all defence mostly for the Heart so far. Just popping a ball up to see what can happen. Mosca to Makunze, paying off. Up and in. Through the net. Stewart in overdrive. Leaping and bounding to get the ball. Quick feed from Farmanu. Into Wild, didn't pay off. Good try by Rodwell. Nice little pat on the back to say
Advantage
sorry.
goal attack obstruction. Hard throw in.
Man, looking to dish it to Mosca. Just a bit of a wayward pass. Wrong direction.
Advantage contact goal attack. Advantage obstruction goal attack.
There's a lot of work being done off the ball here. Especially by the Central Coast half, because they're just struggling to find that little bit of space. The Panthers are great at their one-on-one defence. Ball over the top to Mosca.
Throw in. Goal circle.
Move being yelled from the bench. They're moving all up the different channels of the court, but they're fast. Farmanu, oh, lovely goal. Don't think she was 100% confident there, almost faked a pass and offloaded it. Decided to stick it out in the end. Points came off. Less than 5 to go in this game. Panthers are up with a convincing lead. Two in a row for Farmanu. Some good defense from Central Coast.
Goal defense contact. Penalty pass. Advantage contact centre. Contact goalkeeper.
Great work by McCoonte, going for that rebound. Plenty of crowd here. You actually can't see the other side as well. It's because of the way our cameras are positioned, but there's lots of people here. This side behind us a little less vocal.
Contact goalkeeper pushing.
Lovely work by Megan Bull. Haven't mentioned her much yet, but she's doing a lot of work directing the play and providing options. Feeding well into her partner in the circle. Wild. Harmanu in front, but out a distance. Hands popped off Rodwell's hand and into Mahire. Central Coast have picked it back up. Quick hands. These moments count. Unfortunate mistake. Some good second phase play between Wild and Rodwell. Kunze. It's not going to miss. I think it's safe to assume that once it's reached her hands, it's pretty much a point. Bull juggling it a little, holding on to it. Up over the top, Mosca, McCoonze, baseline, in the net. 17-6, this is a heavy lead. And we're over a third. It's not a good start for a centre. Up over the top. Mosca to Makunde. I think we could almost record me saying that and replay it because they've just gone with that set play time and time again, and it keeps paying off. Oh, here we go. Ryan's come out to fight for the ball. Unfortunately pulled up. Some good. Nice to see a great effort there. Just over 30 seconds on the clock. Oh, man in front of it. Spoiling their chances. She's doing very well in defense for the Panthers. Take it again on passes. Cut out pass. Not counted. Some fantastic work by the Panthers there, just trying to get an extra point on the ball before we head into the first break. But it's not really needed at this stage. They're up 19-6 and doing very well in defence but also attack. So we'll need to see some changes, and it looks like we're going to see some here from Central Coast. Some fresh legs, some different combinations, and hopefully we'll see a fight back from them. Heading back out for the second round of play. We've seen some changes to the side. Just sorting those out now. So while the Panthers remain unchanged, Central Coast have brought Angela Barber on at centre. They've brought Jade Farmanu out to wing attack. Nikita Jackson, who's a training partner, has come on at goalkeeper. So it's good to see she's been given a nice little opportunity.
Bandage contact win.
And Georgia Ray has come on in the goal shooting position. Lovely work between Hilton and Barber. Then into Farmanu in the middle of the court. Sort of held my breath while she was challenged. Towel. Mahire, open, free.
Badge obstruction, goal attack.
Mosca driving. Rodwell just a little late. Barber straight onto that loose ball. A lot of talk being done by the Central Coast Heart now, and they'll need it. It's a huge deficit in front of them. It's early days. A lot of game left to be played.
Bench, center obstruction, throw in the area.
Miscalculated pass, pops out the baseline. So the Central Coast have done really well in the earlier game time slot at 7 p.m. And Nerida Stewart's hoping that we can see them get up tonight, because as far as she's concerned, they've got a late game curse. And those two losses they've suffered have been a bit of a blowout. Stewart's been happy to see that despite the inconsistency so far this season, a lot of the stuff they've been working on at training is really starting to show. So the effort's there completely. Macunze up and in, 21. The Panthers lead the Heart 7. So Georgia Ray, who's been brought on at goal shooter, just had the ball a second ago. It's a training partner.
It's a throw-in.
Who trained really well during the week.
Goal attack obstruction.
So she obviously impressed Nerida Stewart enough to get a start. And she'll feel the hole that Bronte Dawn plays as their really accurate goal shooter. Lovely feed. Mosca over the top of Macunze. Jackson committed a little too early and didn't have enough time to jump back in front. And this Panthers side are really making it difficult for the Heart. Don't forget these
Contact, keeper.
Panthers players are coming second, and they were champions last year. Their coach, Jacko Heddle, awarded Coach of the Season for 2016.
Throw in Hart.
So, of course, they're going to be a formidable side. Most of their players have stuck around. Also got a lot of young guns coming through in the Penrith area. In the Blue Mountains and Hawkesbury. That was a lovely intercept from Barber. Oh, wow, what a feed. Almost on the edge of the midcourt, feeding into the shooter with a little curvy pass. It was fantastic. Bull with a hand to it. Oh, bit of a fall. Rodwell's okay.
Contact.
Been really impressed by Angie Barber coming on.
Foul defense, contact, penalty pass.
Bull looking for Mosca. She's already tied up with Rodwell. Made it to Macoonze in the end. He'll push it to 22. So 22-9. Good arms from Farmanu. Panthers stuck a little bit. Central Coast are making it more difficult now. Towel, free pass. Lovely work by Jackson. Still happy to provide an option. Oh, still happy to provide an option even though I'm supposed to be heading up the court. A little mistake from the Hart. We'll see a turnover for a throw-in. $23-9. The Panthers aren't scoring as quickly as they were in the first quarter, so the Hart have definitely benefited from having those fresh legs and some changing combinations. Renee Mahire straight on that ball with an intercept. Lovely pass from Mosca to Bull, and now into Macoonze, up and in. To their credit, the Central Coast is still fighting. Oh, lovely shot.
Center obstruction. Entering defense obstruction.
Good ball, almost too much in it. Raya managed to hang on to it, and she's done well to give Wild some space and draw in both defenders. Get ready for the rebounds. Really liking Georgia Ray, no efforts. Some physical challenges being put between Rodwell and Mosca. And we'll see Jackson with a free pass. Barber stuck for options. She'll get straight into the goal third through Wild. She's got a good arm on her. Her passes have been accurate, with a good deal of force behind them, especially the shoulder ones. A lot of clumping. The Panthers are all stuck in the middle. Mosca finds a hole on the edge on the left-hand side. Again, lovely feed into the shooter.
Throw in, Panthers.
Barber's got a rocket arm on her.
Goal attack, obstruction.
Little tip from Farmanu, sees it pop into the hands of Rodwell. Central Coast with an opportunity.
Goal Goal defense.
Over the top. Not going to play the advantage. So Farmanu, edge of the circle.
Advantage obstruction win. Panthers.
Nice work by Maddie Wild. Pops it up. Megan Bull, Macunze, net. A lot of the same set plays being made to feed into the circle, and it's working. Rocket arm again. Barber to Ray, training partner.
Goal circle.
Georgia Ray.
Inside. Inside, yes.
Let's see, Wild.
Contact, goalkeeper, near edge.
Now she'll get a shot. Oh, offloads.
Obstruction, goal defense. Advantage goal. Panthers.
Megan Bull doing a lot of the work. Is happy to just assist. Quick play from the Central Coast. Good response. 1-for-1. Winning their centre. It's a good sign. Mosca dodging. Up over. Too big. Not even Macunze's arms could bring that one in. A lot of passing and then moving on from the Central Coast. Not even thinking until a second has passed to offer another option and drive onto it with a pass back. Well, they've got there. Wild up and in. 27-15. The Panthers are in front by 12 points.
Goal defense obstruction. Centre third.
Lovely work from Georgie Ray. Unfortunate touch in the jump. And the Heart are doing really well to bring themselves back into the game. Tip to it from Bull, lands into the hands of Hogarth. Towel, up over, Macunze, long arms, pulls it in, takes the shot, makes the net. Macunze just using her body in a very clever way, holding right into the back of Jackson until it's time to push back. (31-16). It's 30 seconds until halftime. Central Coast are doing well to contain the Panthers in the mid-court. They're stuck, trying to wind down the clock. 3 or 4 passes just in the mid-court now. Moving into the goal third. Oh, lovely touch from Jackson. First to it. She's been pulled up for contact. Bit unfortunate. She made a great drive for that ball and first hand to it. Makunze. So accurate under the ring. So the Panthers lead the Heart 32-16.
Back your way. So hot.
And someone in the crowd has made lettering for the, obviously,
Centre.
Maddie Hilton supporters. They're all holding it up about a second ago. There we go. There they are. We might see them hold it up again later in the game. We'll be back with the second half very shortly. Here we go, the championship quarter. This is the most important of all, they say. We've seen lots of changes heading into this one. And Central Coast are looking to be first to score. Lovely work from Maddie Wild.
Goal defense obstruction.
Quick work to begin with from Panthers' Chelsea Bolton, who's come on at wing attack from the bench. We've also got Schwenke come on at goal attack, sorry.
Band obstruction center.
And
Goal
in
defense
goal attack
contact.
position, there we go, Katoa, goal shooter, sorry. So, Michelle Katoa has come on at goal shooter. And Alana Schwenke's come on at goal attack. So 2 changes to the shooting. Not sure if that's just to give Macoonday and Bull a rest, because they're both doing very well. And also Catherine Tavagas come on in goal defence. So 4 changes for the Panthers, whereas the Central Coast Heart have only made 1. They've got Molly and Croak on in goal defence now. So looking back at the stats, you would have seen the breakdown of the quarters at half-time. Really interesting in the fact that there was only 3 goals difference in that second quarter.
Advantage contact, goal
And yes, the
defense.
Panthers were up 32-16. But to see the Central Coast Heart come from a 19-6 deficit in the first quarter to a 13-10 deficit in the second quarter is very promising. Obviously some good combinations brought on in that second quarter, contributing to that. Schwenke, little bit of a way out.
Panthers.
Lovely shooting action, very direct. Hogarth looking to provide an option on the edge. It's not really needed at this stage, but nice to see she's still got that enthusiasm there.
Contact, goal defense.
Katoa up and in. Panthers 35, lead the Heart 17. Rodwell unsure to pass to Barbara in the first place, but then looking to provide another option, and Hogarth jumped on the intercept. Probably too much hesitation between the give and go. Katoa, Towel,
Band obstruction
pocket,
center.
Schwenke, baseline, fairway out, still in.
Panthers.
So she's quite accurate, Alana Schwenke. Lovely work from
Goal
Jackson.
contact.
She'll get the ball back. Rodwell fighting hard for some space. Bolton's been all over her.
Goal shooter contact. Kelly pass.
Nice direct passing. No hesitation there either. Definite options available. Now the shooters will need to find some space around the edge. Panthers holding in the middle of the circle. Lovely work from Wild. 36-18. And they won one of the Panthers centres just then, the Central Coast Heart. So they head back up here again. Oh. Great work from Tavaga. Eyes for the ball, straight onto it, concentrated. Towel. Oh, Rodwell almost had it. Here we go, Bolton. Katoa, edge of the circle. Can't get around Jackson's arms. And we'll see Barber pick it up, but she's thrown it away, trying to pass it into Farmanu. Rodwell, arms up. It's panic stations at the moment, doing really well defending the Central Coast Heart. Here we go, here's an opportunity. Ball popped up from Nikita Jackson's pressure. Just need to settle it now, they've got the ball. Hold on to the possession, treasure it. Rodwell, Farmanu. Wilds popped out. Barber looking to feed. The arms of Mahire deter her. Oh, and what a wasted opportunity. The Panthers are too strong. They need to make those moments count. Good arms from Rodwell. Katoa, baseline. She'll get another chance. Up and in.
Obstruction goal keeper.
Great frat from Mahire, jumping on that ball as she's falling out of the court and still managing to get it away without putting a foot out. Some impressive skills.
After 4 goal defense.
So Jack Whiteheadle has flagged that one of the Panthers' problems is their ability to move through the midcourt and penetrate any heavy defence put on them. But tonight they've been quite strong. Heddles also said their overall attacking ability has led to some inconsistency, and they've had enough possession but just weren't converting on it. We definitely haven't seen any of those niggles tonight. We've seen a strong outfit from the Panthers. Apart from some fantastic defence by the Central Coast Heart, they've really been without flaw. Foot in, unfortunately, Farmanu. Oh, she'll get it back. Contest for the ball. Seeing her get a free pass, and Wild will finish off. 39-19, there's 20 goals in this. The other thing that Jack Whiteheadle flagged is that very early in the season, still early, almost at the halfway point, but as far as you're concerned, still early, and there's still a lot of time. And she's speaking like someone that's come back, which she has. The Panthers pretty much out for the count last season. Not looking like they were going to be able to contest for a top 4 spot, let alone the championship. And then coming back to win the last 8 games in a row. It's incredible. To 21, they've pushed this lead out.
Contact, ring defense. Contact, goalkeeper.
And sorry, that should have been last 6 games in a row last year to win the championship. I got a bit carried away. They're such a phenomenal team, really fought back into the competition. So for Jack Whiteheadle to say that it's very early in the season is because she's capable of coaching a side that looks like they're out of it into serious contenders. Good fight from Ray. First 2 at 2, knocking it back and unfortunately unable to pull it in, but good to see she's straight on the rebound. Panthers looking for an option.
Contact, wing defense, advantage offside.
And Rodwell still sticking to her player. Lovely shooting from Schwenke. 42-21. They've really put the foot down in this quarter. And the Heart have backed off slightly. Still rather competitive in the first
Contact, wing defense.
part of this 15 minutes.
Contact, keeper. Hard throwing.
Almost taken out. It's all right, being used to it. Especially if you've ever been around a netball court on a Saturday, you've got to be ready for a ball to pop at you from any angle. Brought right into the action, guys. Tao. Over the top. Katoa. Up in. Pan to it from Jackson.
Sorry.
Slowing down the play. Central Coast have a chance to reset their defense now. Sandwiching Katoa, keeping her out of it.
Wing advantage offside.
Now Schwenke, over the top to Katoa from Bolton.
Panthers. Advantage obstruction, goal defense, throw in. Over a third. Set a third, free pass. Contact, wing
Some
defense.
interesting results happening elsewhere at Netball Central.
Contact,
You can see
goalkeeper.
North Shore United are up over the UTS St George Sparks. 38-27, which is pretty impressive considering the UTS St George Sparks have remained undefeated up until this round. We can also see on court 1 the Erna Hawks and the Sapphires. Sapphires are 39-30. GWS and Sutherland Stingrays are tied, 36 apiece. That's pretty interesting too.
Panthers.
Quick work by the Panthers though. There's really no contest from the Heart in that centre. Need to be slowing down the Panthers' play, at least trying to somewhat decrease the deficit and slow down their attack. Maddie Wild has been pretty accurate tonight. She's fought hard. Rodwell's all over Bolton, even if it's a second too late. Good enthusiasm. 49-23, the Panthers lead the Heart. And here comes a flying ball. Taking out our cameras almost. There we go. We finished up the third quarter with a huge deficit for the Heart to try and edge into. The Panthers are up 50-23. And they'll need some more fresh legs and a bit of inspiration if they're going to come back in this game. Last 15 minutes of this round 6 clash. Pretty big difference when you're looking at the quarters and the breakdowns. The Panthers really came back in that third quarter, 18-7. They outscored Central Coast. Some nice work from Jackson, but foot was out. And Panthers are looking to score first and stamp their authority. There we go. Schwenke scores the 50th goal of the match. Too close, Jackson. Oh, but she's not for that. Fantastic work on the rebounds. Long arms pulling it in. Oh, lovely shooting from Schwenke. We've seen a change for the Central Coast. Jacinta Clark's come on at wing defence, just getting the ball there. Otherwise, they remain unchanged from the third quarter. Meanwhile, the Panthers have got Alana Tofa. Tofa, who's come on at wing defence. She actually was on the last quarter and I missed her. And she's been doing well in that wing defence position. Taking over from Hogarth. Wild up and in. Good one from Clark, but Mahire's jumped on it. Unfortunately, she's also come out at the same process. Oh, offside, sorry. So Central Coast give it an opportunity. And there's a good fight happening between Tavaga and Ray. This time Tavaga came away the winner. Stronger body. Schwenke back to Tavaga. Bolton. Schwenke up over the top into the hands of Nikita Jackson. Great vision. No look pass from Wild to Croak. Ray. Out-muscled by Tao was Farmani on the edge of the circle. And she stepped over. Central Coast quick to act on that free pass. Found some space edge of the baseline, and Georgia Ray finishes with a point. Manu fed to Wild. Up. Not in. Edge of the hoop. Second time lucky. 52-28. Breaking too early. Lovely work by Wild, finishing it off. clinical shooting. Alana Schwenke. Over the top. Misdirected. Somehow Wilds come away with it. Option. Offloads. Ray up and in. Force back. Towel to Tavaga. Topher. Schwenke. Bolton's calling for it, but it's going to be a held ball. It's good pressure from the Central Coast. A little win for them. And some relief from this huge deficit that they face. And for now, the goal would surely be, great pick up from Tavaga. Read the ball well. Stole the bounce pass. The goal for the Central Coast surely now must be just to limit the Panthers as much as they can. Try and get their goals up. Nice work between Croak and Jackson there. Croak just grabbing the back of Jackson's hips, ensuring she doesn't step into the 3 feet she's holding. Technical term would be shortening. Good umpiring. Katoa getting into the back of Jackson to find some space. Oh, that was a lovely save from Croak. Almost fell into the wrong hands. Came through the last minute. Oh, no, Rodwell. That was a bad pass, to be fair. She couldn't pull it in. These are the sort of the mistakes that have cost the Central Coast the game. Despite some really impressive efforts in defence. Not being able to hang on to it. Just dropping the ball, Schwenke for Bolton. Lovely work. Just over 5 minutes left in this game. And it's been a good bounce back for the Panthers, who would have been so disappointed with the 1-goal loss against GWS last week.
Contact.
Oh, lovely work from Clark. Coming on in the last quarter and providing some impact. Faimanu looking to offload, does so to Clark behind her.
Centre contact, penalty pass. Keep obstruction, inside.
Wilds with a shot in front, fair way out though. She's going to give it to Ray. Who will finish the job? 55-33. Good timing from the Central Coast here. Some quick passing. They're really impressive when they're on their game. Some fast work, beating the Panthers at their own.
Panthers.
High intensity. And proving they can score points quickly. It's just a pity we can't see that throughout the entirety of the 60 minutes. Good work from Clark. Rodwell. Haumanu. Craig, that has to be a step, yep. Schwenke, Bolton in the pocket, over the top to Fua. Katoa, sorry, was behind that one. Oh, almost really good feed. That's wasting good opportunity, although Wild's got it back, and she won't waste it this time. Ray was under the post. And she'll finish off the efforts with a lovely point, 56-35. Here come the Panthers, though. Oh, quick. That took less than 5 seconds to get a shot at goal. Risky pass, not paying off. Oh, Wilds jumping straight on Mahiro's mistake. And although she's got a hand to it, it'll be the Central Coast with a throw in. Lovely work from Wild. She's been so consistent this game. Apart from a few wayward passes, I'd argue. She's been one of their best players. Lovely finish from Ray. 57-36. Less than a minute on the clock. It's going to be the Panthers who are the victors in this round 6 match. So a win for each club. One in the opens for the Central Coast Heart. And one for the Panthers. Good work by Krog. Rodwell, who wants it, she says. Again, faced with a dilemma for no options. This time they'll get one given to them. Oh, up and out. To Varga, straight onto it. Quick points, they're looking for the Panthers. Driving up the court. Too easy for Katoa. Feeds to Schwenke, baseline shot. And an extra point to add to the tally to finish off this match. 58-36, the Panthers are beaten the Heart. And we'll be back very shortly. I'm just going to grab a player, grab some scores, and we'll wrap the end of the round 6 for the under-20s. All right. The Panthers have beaten the Central Coast Heart 58-36 here on the show court in the under-20s round 6 game. Got Madison Mann, their captain, with me. Madison, you said you're a little bit disappointed about that win.
We had a bad loss last week and we really wanted to work a full game consistency. We had a good 3 quarters, coming to the ball, options, but in the last quarter we didn't really have that, and Central Coast got more goals on the board than we did in that last quarter, so it's quite disappointing, but overall we did pretty well. So on there from next week, I suppose. Yeah.
Right, so next week you come up against North United, who have won tonight, and also Erna the week after that, who are a strong side. So you're going to take some confidence from this game heading into those 2 tough rounds?
Yes, we are. North Shore and Eastwood are really good teams, nice quality outfit, so we're going to have to go back to training on Monday and look at what they've done and hopefully get the 2 points next week. So, yeah, work from this game.
And so who do you think performed best in your side tonight?
I think we all did well across the board, bringing the ball down. That's what we struggled with last week. Our attacking end did really well, options in the circle, but overall didn't really have a standout. We just worked as a team that we were missing from the last couple of losses that we've had.
All right, thanks for chatting with us, Madison Mann, captain of the Panthers under-20 side. So just to repeat those other scores, the Erna Hawks got up over the Sapphires 53. The Sapphires got up over Erna 53-41. North Shore United got up over the UTS St George Sparks 50-42. So that's a pretty heavy defeat considering they were undefeated and had only suffered a draw so far heading up to this round 6 clash. Then GWS got up over the Sutherland Stingrays 58-54. So some great rounds of netball has already happened in this competition, and we're looking forward to bringing you more as we head towards the middle of the Samsung Premier League.